Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Budgeting in Three Dimensions. Our topic for today is a topic of empowerment, and that topic is from broke to in control, the system that changed everything. Okay, let's face it, broke is not just a bank balance. Broke is a feeling. Broke consists of a whole lot of anxiety because you have to check your bank account before you make a purchase. The embarrassment of declining an invitation because you cannot afford it. The quiet shame of knowing you earned enough, but somehow you never have enough. Most people living that reality believe they have an income problem. They do not. They don't. They have a system problem. The money is there, or close enough. What's missing is the structure to manage it. So today, I want to walk you through what the shift from broke to in control actually looks like. It's not a motivational story, but it's more of a structural one because the change did not come from earning more. The change came from a system that finally gave every dollar a direction. It gave every dollar a record. And it gave every dollar a long-term story. So by the end of this episode, you will understand exactly what that system is, how it works, and how to access it today. Okay, so what does broke actually mean? Broke is not always a poverty condition. For most of the people listening to this episode, broke means income exists, but control does not. Money's coming in. You're getting a paycheck on Friday. But the control is that you don't save any of it until past Sunday. Okay? So it disappears. It's disappearing before the month ends without a clear accounting of where it went. Okay, what are the three symptoms of a system broke life? We need to define those. We just need to define those. So number one, there's no visibility into where money is going in real time. And that's a clear problem because money is slippery. And if you're not accounting for it, and if you're not seeing the direction that it's going, it could go anywhere. There's no connection between this month's decisions and last month's patterns. That's absent. So every month is like a fresh start. But you don't need to go into a fresh start. You got history now. You need history to help you change and modify what you, and throw what direction your budget needs to go for the following month. Okay? And last but not least, broke means you disappears. Your money disappears at the end of the month without a clear account of where it went. Okay? No sense of forward financial progress, regardless of how hard you work. And that's a problem. Everybody wants to know that they progress somewhere along the way. That's one of your goals, a goal to be achieved, a goal to be obtained. All that's got to happen. If none of that is happening, it loses its momentum. Okay. Most people in this situation have tried a projected budget. It's a plan written at the start of the month, but a plan with no tracking and no review is a document. It's not a system. It addresses intention but not behavior, and it connects nothing forward in time. The truth is that you are not broke because you spend too much. You are broke because you have no real-time record of what you spend and no cumulative review of how this month relates to the last 6 months. Those two missing dimensions are the differences between broke and in control. And we're going to fix that right now. There are 3 symptoms that you need to look out for: no visibility, no connection, and no progress. And if you map that directly into the budgeting in 3 dimensions, you'll plant that connection and you'll feel it. Those 3 symptoms will become your reality, because we're going to fix that. Okay? What's the system that changes everything? Budgeting in 3 dimensions. That system is going to move you from broke to in control. Okay? Every symptom of being broke has a structural fix. And every fix lives inside the budgeting in 3 dimensions system. So let me show you exactly how that shift happens. Because we got the first dimension, right? What does that fix? It fixes your lack of direction. That's what it does. It allows you to focus on where your money needs to go and what your money needs to do. Okay? This is your intentional financial plan for the month. Income, expenses, and spending categories are decided before the month begins. Now, what's the shift that it creates? For the first time, every dollar that comes in, it has a destination before it arrives. Broke often feels like money just disappears, poof, because money is slippery. So it just loves to do that, unless we control it. The projected budget is where the disappearing stops. But what can it not do alone? A plan without execution is still just intention. So the projected budget creates the direction, but staying on course requires a second dimension. Thus, here we go with the actual budget. What does the actual budget fix? It fixes no visibility. Okay? A real-time record of every dollar actually spent throughout the month is tracked actively and compared against the projected budget. What shift does it create? The darkness lifts. And for the first time, there's no mystery as to where your money went. Every category is visible. Every overspend is catchable. And every mid-month decision is made with real information instead of a hope and a prayer. The control moment of this whole thing is where the feeling of being in control begins. Not at the end of the month when the damage is tallied, but in the middle of the month where there's still time to change course and direction. So now here comes the third dimension, summary budget. What does this fix? This fixes the no progress problem. Okay? A cumulative monthly record of spending patterns. That's what the summary budget actually does for you. It records the spending patterns, any variances, and financial progress that's achieved, and that it connects every month to the ones before it. Okay? This shift creates a sense that nothing ever changes and begins to dissolve. You got 3 months of summary data showing movement. You got 6 months showing a trend. 12 months shows a transformation. The evidence of progress is no longer a feeling. It is a record. Okay. So now we're starting to feel that from broke to in control. This is the dimension that completes the shift. Direction from the projected budget, visibility from the actual budget, and progress from the summary budget. 3 dimensions, 1 complete financial life. Okay, so what's the after picture here? Control. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Now I want you to paint this picture. Paint this picture In control is not a personality type or a privilege. It is a specific set of experiences, and every one of them is available to you through this system. Now, what does control feel like day to day? When you open your account mid-month and knowingly exactly where you stand, making a spending decision without anxiety because you know what is left, reaching the end of the month with a complete financial record instead of a vague sense of regret. That's what control feels like from day to day. Now, what does control look like over time? Now you're watching patterns shift in the summary budget month after month after month. You're building a financial history that tells the story of growth rather than repetition. You're entering each new month with a stronger, more accurate pitch because last month's data is informing the next month. So, this is not a picture of someone else's finance life. This is what budgeting in 3 dimensions produces for anyone who runs it, including you. So, what are the resources to run the system? That's a good question. The system that changes everything is budgeting in 3 dimensions. Okay? Getting from broke to in control does not require you to figure out how to implement it alone. I built 2 specific resources to walk you through every step. First, you got budgeting in 3 dimensions, the course, the money management course. Okay? It's a complete money management course built around the full 3-dimensional system. It's designed to take someone from their current financial reality to confident, consistent monthly control. What does it specify in particular? The course does not assume financial competence. It starts where you are, with the experience of money disappearing, budgets failing, and progress feeling impossible. And it walks you through the system that addresses every one of those realities. So you can complete the course and it doesn't just understand the 3 dimensions. You will know how to run them every single month. And they have the mindset shift to sustain them long after the course ends. So you will become a pro at budgeting in 3 dimensions. Give it 3 months. Give it 6 months. Give it 9 months and see what happens. Then there's the Budget 360 application tool. It is a purpose-built application that houses the projected budget, the actual budget, and the summary budget in one integrated platform. Okay? It's engineered specifically around the 3-dimensional system, so the structure of the tool mirrors the structure of the method. So the tool removes every structural barrier to running the system consistently. There's no setup. There's no friction. There's no manual architecture to maintain. There's no guesswork about how the 3 dimensions connect with each other. Because we keep talking about how they do it. And we talk about why they do it. And when they do it. And what they do it. All of that is done. Okay. The tool removes every structural barrier to run the system consistently, as I said before. Okay. There's no guesswork. You do all the financial work. Okay. Every month runs inside the Budget 360 application tool. It adds to the summary data and it does it for you. Okay. Every month the summary data makes the next projected budget more accurate. The longer the system runs, the more powerful it becomes, and the further from broke you will travel. All the details are sitting right there. They're sitting there waiting for you. They're sitting with the book. Of course, we're talking about budgeting in 3 dimensions. The book. You also have the course, the budgeting in 3 dimensions money management course. And you have the Budget 360 application tool. Okay. Your starting point is wherever you are right now, and let the system meet you there. And if you need more information, please take a look at our website, robertfnewkirk.com. And all that information is sitting there waiting for you. Because the emphasis is on accessibility and forward momentum. It's not financial, there's no financial sophistication that is required. Okay? It's quick and simple. At the start of this episode, I described what broke feels like. And we talked about the anxiety, the embarrassment, the quiet shame of earning enough but never having enough. I want you to know that every one of those feelings is a symptom of a missing system. And now you know what that system is. The distance between broken and control is not years of discipline. It's not a higher salary. It is budgeting in 3 dimensions, running together, working for you for a month after month after month. Next thing you know, you're up to 3 months. Next thing you know, you're 6 months. Next thing you know, you're 12 months. The shift begins the moment the system starts. This month, every dollar, you want to give every dollar a direction. And the projected budget, you're going to track every dollar in real time in the actual budget. And then at the end of the month, you're going to capture everything in the summary budget. Do that once and you will never go back. Pick up the book or enroll in the course or start with Budgeting 360 application tool. All 3 are sitting there for you. And you can click the link below to go ahead and access the course immediately. The system that changes everything is ready when you are. It's ready. It's ready to go. So, broke is where the system was missing. In control is where the system begins. So start today. Start the philosophy of budgeting in 3 dimensions.